All right, Rainwater. Man, how's it going?
I'm all right, man. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good, man. We've been talking about doing this for a while.
Yeah, nah. I finally came out here. I don't like LA.
You don't like LA. How come?
I don't never have no fun. I don't never get no ass out here.
I guess that's a good reason not to want to come to LA.
I ain't never got no ass out here. And you got the big stars out here. I always get over. Any of my artists, they got overlooked out here. I like Miami. I like New York. I like LA.
Okay. Well, you're here, man. Hopefully you have a good time.
Yeah,
Maybe change your mind a little bit, man.
it's my night. It's my night.
Well, let's get into your story a little bit and get to know you a little bit better, man.
Yeah.
Where'd you grow up at?
Dallas, Texas.
What was it like for you growing up?
It was cool. I was throwing parties. I was a party promoter. I always went against all odds. It was cool to play sports and play, be in gangs. And I never was in no gang and nothing. Like, I threw parties and made money off the niggas in the gangs.
You said you play sports. What sports did you play?
Basketball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought I was going to the NBA.
What was high school like for you?
I was the party promoter. I always been popular. I was a party promoter. I threw all the high school parties.
Like house parties or warehouse parties?
House parties. It turned from house parties to skating ring parties to club parties to college parties. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I always threw parties.
What were you like in school? Did you get good grades?
Yeah, I was a good kid.
Okay.
I just threw parties. I was a good kid.
Graduated and everything?
Graduated.
Well, what'd you do after you graduated?
I went to college for 2 months and fell in love with the music industry. You know what I'm saying? I started throwing college parties everywhere. I had a friend named Trey D. He had signed a Def Jam, and so I was dibbing and dabbing. Not Def Jam, I'm get it. No, he signed to Myth Hits with his committee. So I've been around Myth Hits for like 12, 13 years, 14 years.
Okay, and this was kind of like he kind of introduced you to the music business, or?
Yeah, my friend, he had a hot top song in the South, so I'm watching how his manager booking shows. So after I learned the game from how his manager booking shows, I went back to Dallas and started booking shows for everybody, from the Stanky Leg to Mr. Hit That to The Road to Lil Will. At the time Dallas was kind of hot with all the dancing music, so I started booking all their shows. I made a living with I had a bootleg booking agent.
Oh, so you were just booking rappers at the time?
Booking rappers at the time, yeah. That's all I was doing. That's how I got all my connects. For 4 years, I had booked rappers.
Was this just at a certain club, or?
Everywhere around the South.
Oh, everywhere around the South?
Yeah, everybody at the age of 19, 20, 21, 22, all the club owners and all the promoters, they went through me to book all the Dallas rappers when Dallas was hot with the boogie era.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So you kind of got to get in there, got to meet people, got to learn a lot just from experience.
Yeah.
But at some point, you want to get more involved in music.
I went to prison.
You went to prison? Oh, okay.
When the boogie era in Dallas, Texas died down, I started breaking into houses.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I started breaking houses at the age of 24, 23, 24. I started breaking houses.
And you eventually get caught?
Yeah, I went to jail.
Did they get you for like a string of robberies or just one they caught you in, or?
They investigated me for 48.
48 houses?
48 houses in a 2-month period.
Damn.
Yeah, I was trying to scratch back.
Damn, bro, that's a lot. 48 houses in 2 months? Like, that's like almost a house a day.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, like, you must have known what you was doing. You had like a team with you? Was it just you?
That was just me. I was a one-man army.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
How much do you think you made when you were doing this?
I made $1,000 a day, and after doing tricking and going to the club and thinking I'm rich, I probably made $200 a day.
Okay. How do they catch you?
It was just building up, and people start seeing my faces and all kind of unnecessary stuff.
So eventually they catch you.
Yeah.
You go down for it.
Yeah.
Did you take it to trial or did you just?
I took a plea deal.
Took a plea deal. Okay.
Yeah.
How much time did they give you?
I did 2 years and I did 14 months, and then the rest on parole. It was my first offense.
That's not bad.
Mm-mm.
Nah. For that many houses, man, that's a good deal.
Mm-hmm.
But you probably had, you said you were a good kid, so you probably didn't have like any prior arrests, or I'm taking it.
Nah,
you didn't have no record.
I had a
or nothing.
clean record.
So okay, so they gave you a good deal.
Uh-huh.
So you get out of jail, and what do you do with yourself?
4 days after I get out of jail, I meet Mo3.
4 days. Okay.
Yeah.
How'd you meet him?
I was on house arrest, so a girl was picking me up, and she was telling me about all the rappers that was on at the time. So the first day I got out, I thought I was gonna be a rapper. I thought I was gonna be a rapper, and I went in there rapping. I told them I'm not booking no more shows. I booked all these kid shows, and I had nothing to show for it. So I started rapping, and then one day in the studio, I went in there for one day and realized I wasn't gonna be shit rapping, and she just started playing Mo3, and I called him up like, yeah, come on.
Did you already have an idea you wanted to be a manager, or?
No, I didn't know. I thought I was gonna help him get hot so I could book all his shows. I was only focused on booking his shows. I never knew I was gonna be no manager. I never knew anything. I thought I was just gonna be hot booking his shows. After a month or 2 months working with him, then I realized it was just me and him. So I had to put my big boy shoes on.
You remember what year this was?
2015.
Okay, you get out of prison, you meet Mo3. He's kind of already got a name at this point?
He had one song.
Okay.
He had one song. But I could tell by his unique style of rapping and singing that he was gonna be a star. So.
All right, and what are some early experiences you guys go through? So maybe some of your struggles or some things that happen.
We didn't have enough money to pay for studio times at the time. So I went to the strip club, and I stayed in the strip club every day and started meeting women and living out there, finessing them to help me pay for studio time for this dream artist that I got. That half of them, they stayed with me 2 or 3 months and realized that they just paying for my dream, and they ended up leaving me. So I did that for about a year or two. I paid for studio with ones. I had ones in my pocket, like, you know what I'm saying? So, me and Mo3 came up together. He didn't have nothing. He was living with his girlfriend, and I remember we scratched everything. We did it for about 6 months to a year. We scratched everything, put out his first album, his mixtape called Shotters. I took that mixtape, spent $150 and got about 100 CDs, and I passed them out to everybody. Mo3 sold them. He had a line. He had a line across in his apartment. You'd think he was selling dope. Just cars just lined up. First day he had dropped it, like everybody coming up there trying to get that mixtape.
Did he have music videos out at the time?
Not one. Oh, he had one.
One music
Hold Your
video.
Tongue. And this thing, it say 7 years ago to this day. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, one video, and then we came back and shot Say My Name. It's on YouTube right now, and they did okay. And that's how I spread it off CDs.
Okay, you guys are hustling. You got your CDs.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys making any money? Off of this at the time?
All the money that we was making, I was giving back to him for his image and putting it back in the studio. You see what I'm saying?
And what's going on with you? You still staying with chicks?
Staying with chicks. I stay with bitches.
Okay. Core music videos.
I recording. If you go look at some of the old videos, a lot of them videos was at whatever house I was staying at the time. So if you see apartment, that's where I was staying at. You know what I'm saying?
Grinding it out,
yeah,
man.
Grinding it out,
Just getting it, bro. I love it. I love it. I love to see the hustle, man. Are you guys meeting a lot of people? Are you doing any features at the time?
For big artists,
Yeah, big or small?
nah, we was doing features, but they was paying for features.
Okay, okay.
They was paying,
You
yeah.
guys were selling
Oh
features.
yeah. We weren't paying for shit. We ain't never paid. We just paying for studio time. We ain't pay for videos. We ain't pay for none of that. We was just focused on Mo3.
Okay. And now that you guys kind of got the ball rolling a little bit, what's going on with everything? Is you guys just
Mm.
grinding it out? Is there anything going on?
At the time, Dallas was stuck on the transition from being a boogie era, a boogie city, and they didn't have no sound. A boogie, they was on the era of being a boogie market. Then they went to a club market. And so what we did was we brought out the streets in Dallas. Dallas wanted a street rapper till they really found a street rapper.
Okay.
They didn't know what they was asking for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, man. What's Mo3 going through at the time, man?
Uh, after the first album, he having fun. It didn't start turning crazy to the third album
Okay.
when he realizes that people just his childhood friends. He went through a lot of stuff with the childhood friends. He went through a lot of stuff with the city. Then that's when the envy came in. Cause at first it was like, okay, this dude, okay, he cool. We don't know who he is. He cool. Then like, oh, okay, they listening to him everywhere. Then, oh, he doing too much. He taking over our city. And that's when the hate came. That's when it got real dark.
So his third album is kind of when he kind of started to get more popular.
Every rapper, everybody in the city was clinging to him at first. But they started seeing him doing stuff that no other rapper was doing. Mo3 is the number one selling. He sold more albums than anybody in any hood in Dallas. Even the hood that the people that hated him, he sold more albums in Oak Cliff than anybody ever in the city of Dallas ever have to this day.
Damn, yeah, man. Mo3 was talented, man.
Yeah.
All this is going on, man. Mo3's starting to go through a lot. He's starting to get some fame, some success.
Mm-hmm.
And now, what I'm saying, but with that is coming the hate.
Yeah, the hate.
So how do you guys deal with all this?
Oh, we put it in their face.
Okay.
Yeah, we put it in their face. Yeah.
Okay.
We shine. We kept dropping it. And we going against all odds. Like I say, it wasn't cool for nobody to be singing, talking about how broke they was. In Dallas, it was about talking about everything they got. So 3 had switched it where he talk about how broke he was. Now he the sound of Dallas.
Okay. His third album drops. It's a big success in
Right.
Dallas. You guys are moving. Things are doing good. It's time to work on more music.
Right.
Now you guys probably assume you got a little bit of money now.
Right.
You guys are selling more. The money's a little bit better. What's going on with you at this time? Now you're his manager.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're booking a lot of shows. Mo3 was a wild dude, so there's probably dramas and stuff going on.
But he wasn't wild. Don't get it twisted. He defended himself. Outside the wildness, you gotta understand, 3 was a happy, funny guy. Like he liked to make people laugh. But when stuff come his way, that's when it got wild. He was defending himself. People want you to make it, just not farther than them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
So.
Okay, Mo3's defending himself.
Yeah.
But I would assume at this point, is this when Dallas is kind of starting to blow up in general?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got Mo3,
Yeah.
Yella Beezy, Trap Boy.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah.
Freddie wasn't never like he put himself in the mix.
Okay.
He wasn't never.
And is this when everybody was kind of still cool?
Yeah, everything was still cool until shit got shaky. There's an incident in Fort Worth with Mo3 and Yayo. Cause they was on the top at the time. It was Mo3, Yayo. And when Mo3 and Yayo fell out, the whole city of Dallas went against Mo3.
Okay, so this was like the big thing that kind of made
Yeah.
the divide for everybody.
It divided everything.
And Go Yayo was kind of cool with Yellow Beezy, Trap Boy,
Yeah.
so they all kind of went their way.
Yeah.
Mo3 went their way.
Yeah, his way.
Now, the more public beefs that we've seen, at least over here on the West Coast, has been more with Yellow Beezy and Trap Boy. Those have been the ones I haven't really seen them talk about the Go Yayo stuff too much. Did they ever like squash things, or did what I'm saying? Did they just still?
They never talked about it publicly.
Okay.
You can Google this at the club. What happened at the club that night? And Three never wanted to give him no clout, nothing like that.
Okay, so they have their incident.
Yeah.
But Mo3 is blown up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's becoming huge at this point.
Right.
What are some of his biggest songs at that time that are like really cracking
All
off?
the Way Down, Hold Your Tongue, Take Him to Church, and then that's when the shit happened in Fort Worth. And Mo3 caught 4 cases.
Okay. I remember I talked to him about this a little bit.
Yeah.
We kind of touched on it.
Yeah.
But,
he caught 4 cases.
Okay. That's the one where they raided his house?
They raided his house. That's after the Fort Worth situation. Someone died at the club in Fort Worth, and it put a whole stop on Mo3 career.
He got arrested for this?
Yeah.
Okay, so he gets arrested, and is he fighting the case?
He fighting the case the whole time. He fighting the case. All his friends around him thought he was done, so they went off and did their own thing. So it was left for. And Mo3 was signed to. See, a lot of people don't know this. Mo3 was signed to a guy named Ron Spalding.
I remember Ron.
Yeah.
He had a label that was kind of under Universal, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I forget what the label name. Was it Fontana?
I forgot. And so he was signed to Ron at the time.
Okay.
And so I called Ron, like, Ron, Mo3 in jail. But he don't know we had already got him out. We got him out like the first 4-5 hours. I mean, they gave him a bond, so we went on and got him out. So I was like, Ron, 3 in jail, he say. So me and 3 got him on speakerphone, and we sitting next to each other. He say, well, brother, that's his personal life. I can't do nothing about that. Dumbass. We called our lawyer, man. Get this nigga out this motherfucking deal right now. You know what I'm saying?
No way.
Yeah, bro.
Did you guys get out the deal?
Yeah, we got out the deal.
Okay.
So.
But Mo3 has his case.
Yeah, but so that's when the pain came out. That's when everybody ain't your friend, everybody ain't your partner. You know what I'm saying? The true story. That's when he transitioned to a man.
But he's got this case though, right?
Right.
And does he beat the case or?
Yeah, he beat the case.
In court?
Yeah, he beat the case.
Okay. So now he beats this case, and his music career is even bigger.
Bigger.
Is this when he does the song with Boosie?
Yeah, when we put Boosie on there after he beat the case.
Okay.
But for 2 years, he took a complete stop. Like, you know what I'm saying? Can't do no shows, nobody, you know what I'm saying? They can't move around. You know what I'm saying? He was fighting, then the incident with the guy came and punched him in his face, and Mo3 beat him up. He got an aggravated assault charge for that. So it was like everything was raining down on him, which was a blessing, because it made him stronger as a man, came out with the hits.
Yeah, I remember we talked about that a little bit, where the dude tried to take his chain, right?
Walked up to him, 3 thought he was going to take a picture, put his arm out, the dude hit him in his face and grabbed the chain. But because of what Mo3 was rapping about, he took the file for it.
He had to do some time for it, or just pay
And
some fines, or
bonded out, and then went to court, and finally, I guess the dude didn't come to court, or I'm not sure how it went.
oh, okay. Man, he's going through a lot.
Yeah.
Case after case.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, man, that's rough, man. You know, especially because he's got this career, this promising career.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Can't win for losing.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks, man. But eventually he makes it through everything,
Right.
and now at this point, you know, things are really, really taking off for him. You know,
Right.
Boosie and everything. Well, hold on, I want to take it back real quick, man, because you mentioned that he took a 2-year break.
Yeah.
Was there a reason that he took the break, or he couldn't make music?
He couldn't. It was hard for him to move. Like everywhere he went, the police was looking at him. He kept going to jail for. They'll say he violated his bond. Like it was just back and forth, jail. Like it was a terrible 2 years.
Was he able to perform in Dallas?
Um, no, because we never. He was able to perform, but it wasn't for the price that we thought he was worth. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Because I think I remember hearing that at one point, like, he was, like, banned from performing in Dallas.
He wasn't banned, but I just wasn't taking them prices.
Okay.
I wasn't taking them prices. I was like, I know these people over here go for this price. They only got 2 songs. This man go sit on stage and perform for 30 minutes word for word. So, you know, we knew our worth, so I wasn't never taking them prices.
Okay. Well, you guys make it through everything.
Right.
And, you know, and now his career is really taking off. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He's got the song with Boosie. I think that's when, around the time that I interviewed him.
Right.
And I think it was like the first month, the song had like 10 million views on it or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
I mean, he was like, I was like, yo, this is like, these are big numbers, especially
Right.
for an independent dude, because you guys didn't have a deal at the time, right?
Right.
I mean, that was huge. So what's going on with you guys at the time?
We taking label meetings and they just not giving us what we want. They not believing in Mo3. And we going back and forth with these labels. We still trying to do it, but we wanted more though. We could have settled for that. We wanted more. We wanted more. Other people was coming around us trying to help us, then they taking money, stealing money. You know.
How are you feeling about all the trouble that Mo3 is getting in personally?
I stayed down. Everybody else gave up. I think about 3 or 4 big time people that was around us, and they gave up. It was over for him. He's done. He a hothead.
Everybody counted him out.
Everybody. That's why he say everybody ain't your friend. Look,
Yeah.
go listen to 3 tell his life story. You go listen to his music from the first day I met him to the last album.
How do you think that affected him with everybody kind of turning their back on him?
It made him a man.
Yeah.
It made him a man.
Made him stronger, made him go harder?
Yeah, made him go harder. If they didn't, then, you know, 3 would never been as big as he was. His legacy would never told who Mo3 was if everything would have went smooth.
So you being one of the only dudes who actually stayed down with him.
I
I don't know if there was other people.
No, I was the only.
The only dude.
Yeah.
You know, you guys must have really had a bond at this point.
Yeah, we like
You
brothers. Yeah, we talked every morning, talked every night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When we flew anywhere we flew, people thought we had a team. It was just me and him. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we got down. Anywhere we went, you know.
Yeah, man. You guys were killing it.
Oh,
Definitely,
yeah.
man.
Oh yeah.
I'd be seeing little stuff about Mo3, you know what I'm saying? Like he always made headlines,
Mm-hmm.
you know, coming out of Dallas with like, you know, little bits of drama here and there
Mm-hmm.
and everything, you know. Did you ever like try to tell him like, yo, man, you know what I'm saying? Let's just focus on the music?
You could say that, you could tell him focus on the music, but 3 spoke the real. So whatever he was worried about, whatever he was thinking about, he go express himself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if he sit there and like a Popeye's chicken sandwich, he go eat it in front of the camera and express how much he like it. You know what I'm saying? So you can't take an artist. You can't you if you could be able to control an artist, then you don't want that artist because the next person can control that artist, and the next person can control that artist, the next person control that artist. So now this artist is just like a like a puppet.
Mm,
You know,
I hear you, man.
I can explain stuff to 3, and he go listen to it, but at the end of the day, 3 wasn't out here crashing out.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? He was just speaking the truth.
Well, him and Boosie eventually hook up
Right,
and do a full album.
right,
That was huge.
right.
Like, when I interviewed Mo3, man, one thing that he said that kind of stuck out to me was that, like, Boosie was the only one that could compare to Tupac.
Yeah. What else is that? Boots a real name. That was 3 favorite person in the world. He used to say he's my favorite street nigga. Yeah, 3 fucking Boots.
Man, yeah, that was huge for him.
Yeah.
I know he had to have loved that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Working with that, man. Working with Boosie, man. That was dope to see, man.
Yeah.
But eventually, as we all know, he passed away.
Right.
How'd you get the news about everything?
I was on the phone with him.
You're on the phone with him. He called you, or what happened?
He had to wake up in the morning and do a movie premiere.
Okay.
And he called me. I called him that morning by 11 o'clock. And then, that's how everything unfolded.
Was he like, yo, these dudes is following me, or?
They shooting at me.
Wow. All right. Well, okay.
Yeah, they shooting at me. So.
It was a sad day, man. I just, I was shocked. I think like everybody else,
Mm-hmm.
I liked his music. Loved it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the interview.
You was the first person on the West Coast to interview him.
Okay.
You were.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
He got a lot of love after he passed away, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen videos of, just a lot of people in Dallas, man. I really appreciated it, man.
Right.
What was that like for you seeing that?
I wish you was there to see it. At the time, people were fake Mo3 fans. They was like secret Mo3 fans. Then when he died, it's like, okay, it's cool to say we listen to Mo3.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I heard that like a radio station or something out there like never messed with him, but then after he passed away, they started messing with him or something like that.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird, right? Especially because it's like a Dallas radio station.
Yeah, they never knew. They never knew. They still really don't know though. They play okay songs. It took Obama the president, to post a nice song with him and Mo3 as one of his top songs of 2021, and the radio station still don't realize that was a top song. So if Obama do it, he need to be the president of the radio station around there too. For real.
Okay. I seen that, man.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you seen that?
Yeah,
Obama talking about
but that was a blessing. I structured that whole song. That was an old verse 3 did. It was just one verse.
Okay.
So I took it, gave him Mo3, and Mo3 sent it back to us, and I mixed it and structured it right.
Mo3's a huge, he's a huge talent right now.
I like Mo3.
Yeah, man. I like his music too.
He got a good heart. I like it.
Yeah. So you guys put this song together,
Mm-hmm.
and now Obama is listening to it, man.
Mm-hmm. So after he died, then they kept playing a freestyle in the kitchen. And everybody went back to a freestyle he did back in August. 'Cause I was scared to come outside. So, I worked my ass off, called Gazi. Like, man, we gotta get this song on this album, man. It's a big song. Gazi believed in me. And he got Bobby down there. And as soon as that song come out, it just, it took out. 2021, Outside was a huge song around the world.
That was huge. You knew it was going to be big from the beginning?
Yeah. The stuff Mo3 were talking about. It's like he was still alive.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, that was a huge song. But, sometimes rappers have choices. You know, if a rapper get big headed if a rapper can't acknowledge that someone helped them get to the position that they in, then type of character they have.
Are you saying this about Bobby
Yeah,
Billions? Okay,
Mo3 helped Bobby like Boosie helped Mo3.
I didn't know that.
I mean,
Okay,
off that one song, you know how Boosie got on Everybody Ain't Your Friend and took it to, like you said, 10 million in 1 month?
yep.
That's how Mo3 did Bobby.
Okay. Were they working together before he passed away?
Mo3 liked that song, and, you know, he liked a couple other songs Bobby had.
Okay. So Bobby was an upcoming dude.
Yeah,
Mo3 wanted to look out for him,
yeah,
wanted to see him win.
yeah.
Okay. And I think everybody knows, he ended up working with Trap Boy Freddy.
Right.
Did you feel like Bobby kind of stabbed you in the back for doing that?
Oh, I feel like he stabbed himself in the back, and I wanted to make sure that I acknowledged it and make that the world acknowledge that, because he thought he was gonna still eat off Mo3 name. You know, I believe he was scared. I believe, I believe that he felt like, when Mo3 be gone, he can play both sides, and that's not even the case. Not when I'm around. Nah, I ain't finna let that happen. Nah.
So he has this huge song after he passes away, man.
Right.
What's that like for you?
Oh, it was a blessing. No, I ain't never heard Mo3 on the radio like that. In Dallas, to this day, that's all you hear in the clubs and everywhere you walking. People blowing my phone and like, I'm saying, scared to come outside. Yeah, that was a blessing. Like I ain't never, Mo3 been happy.
Do you guys have a lot of unreleased music from him?
I got a song that I'm finna release that's gonna kill outside.
Okay. Anybody on it?
Nah, not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, Mo3, 2021, Mo3 recorded 3 albums, and a movie, and signed 2 artists. Dun Dun #7, he was the first rapper in Dallas, Texas to sign people under him, and, and bless other people's game. And so he got a collaboration album with Dun Dun #7 and Mo3 that's finna come out, and he's finna come out with 2 solo albums in 2022. And under Empire, guys, shout out to guys are only executives around this world to believe in Mo3. A lot of people watched him walk in the room and watched him walk out the room. They never called us again. But Gazi was the first person that soon, an hour after meeting Mo3, he was already giving him offers on the table. What you want to do? You're not leaving here till you sign a deal. So Gazi's stand-up dude. If any artists out there looking for a deal, I believe y'all need to look at Empire too. Empire is one of the most record labels that's fair, and give you opportunity to do what you want to do. So, shout out to Empire.
How do you feel Dallas changed after Mo3 passed away?
They start singing. It got painful.
Okay.
It's a painful city. Yeah, it's a painful city. They start singing and telling a story. It's beautiful out there right now.
Okay. A lot of dudes started singing.
They start singing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If you ain't sounding like Mo3, you ain't telling no story, man. 3 changed the whole culture. A lot of blog sites now. There's a lot of bloggers since Mo3 died. A lot of people cloud chasing too. They ain't getting no views. What I'm saying?
What was that first year like for you? It must have been rough going through all that.
It was life changing for me. I was drinking every night. That's why I got fat. I was drinking every night.
Okay.
Every night I was drinking and partying and trying not to sit still to think about it. That 3 gone. I'm flying out of town and riding by myself, and for the last 6, 7 years I was riding with him and flying out with him. So I can't, My life changed tremendously. You know.
Oh, I definitely look forward to more music.
Yeah, gangster love. Y'all get gangster love. Gangster love, y'all tag Empire to them gangster love. HSM or nothing. Y'all look for Dun Dun #7. And don't get it twisted though. Look, still to this day, Capone, Count Capone, if you ever feel the need to fly into Texas and Dallas, Texas, Mo3 runs Dallas, Texas right now. That's all you hearing in the cars, all you hearing in the club, that's all you hear everywhere. Dun Dun #7. You know what I'm saying? I just signed an artist in North Carolina, just, you know, Baby C, you know. So, um, you know, y'all stay tuned, man. You know, ain't shit changed. And Roy Lee, you know, RP Roy Lee, man. You know,
R.I.P. Roy Lee, definitely.
yeah.
You know,
See, you didn't know. It's a fun fact. You didn't know when we walked up to your office. We did the interview February 22. Mo3 had just dropped 219. We was trying to explain to you it's a song out there. It was Roy Lee's birthday. That song did 500,000 in one day. You know, and so we walked in there. And you ain't no idea what's going on.
you're right. I had no idea. You know
Yeah.
everything. You know that was going on over there in Dallas, man. But you know, it worked out, man. It was a dope interview, man.
And so they wasn't booking Mo3 at the time, you know. We came back from the interview with you. We booked the House of Blues. And Mo3 was the first artist to pack out a House of Blues concert hall in Dallas for 2,000 people. And we made 80,000 that day. You know, about 80,000 that day. 89,000, then we had to pay taxes and pay the venue, so we took on 80,000. No other artist ever did that. Mo3, no other artists have ever did that. And he got his own YouTube channel that's at over 1 million subscribers, over 1 billion plays. No other artists have ever did that. So it made me mad when people say they only started listening to Mo3 after he died. But he built a foundation a long time ago. You know what I'm saying?
It sucks, man, because sometimes when a rapper dies, it's like a lot of people go check him out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's so many rappers and artists now. It's like, I mean, at least for me, you know what I'm saying? Maybe not. I don't know for the average listener, but for me, it's like there's just so many. There's just not enough time in the day. You know what I'm saying, to listen to and check out everybody. You know, so when like a rapper passes away, it always gives them this boost. You know, it's like
Yeah.
kind of puts a spot on an unfortunate spotlight on them.
Yeah. But I'm here to say it though, any street rapper, all y'all upcoming street rappers, it ain't worth it, man. If you can go to school or do anything, don't just crash yourself out trying to be a rapper. Cause at the end of the day, any real street rapper don't make it. They don't make it far. They go to jail, they get killed, they get blackballed. So street rappers don't make it that far. What I don't like nowadays is parents try to push they child to be rappers at the age 15, 16. Go to school first. Know what I'm saying? Go to school first. The rap game right now is goofy. It's real goofy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's dangerous to be a rapper right now.
Yeah, it's dangerous, but then you got the goofy people. Like the guy who killed the guy that they arrested for Dolph today.
Yeah.
He dropped a song yesterday and sound like Pooh Shiesty.
Mm.
Nigga, what did you doing? If you go drop a song, it'll be like a take care your own. While you on the run, your own little sound. You drop a song, sound like Pooh Shiesty. You know what I'm saying? So the rap game right there is kind of goofy, but I'm here to say that all the real street rappers in today's game, they don't make it. If you're a street rapper, you're not gonna make it far. So all the people that y'all look up to, they faking it. They not street rappers. They not a street nigga. They got a character. So just if you go come in the game right now, it's best to have a character. Because if you speak your mind, you get blackballed. If you real tough and hard, you go to jail or you get killed. And when you die, all your homeboys around you, they gonna start trying to make songs and they try to be a rapper, try to be in your spot. You know what I'm saying? So it's best just to stay in your own lane and build your character, and don't take none of this shit serious because it's not serious.
You know, one thing I seen you talk about before is like NBA YoungBoy.
Yeah.
You know, recently his manager came out and said they were doing a special
Right.
for $300,000
Yeah, you should jump.
for a verse.
Yeah, jump on it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Think that's a good deal?
Oh yeah.
Can you talk about like what about it makes it a good deal?
Cause it gonna go number one.
Okay.
If the song is good. Now, if your song is terrible, you ain't doing no numbers, you better not pay that man $300,000. But if you are a buzzing artist, yeah, pay him $300,000. Oh yeah, you'll get it back. Like I regret 2-3 years ago, we was down here at the Grammys. I'm talking to shout out to D Will, which is Lil Jeremy from H-Town.
Yeah.
You know, Shine. He run.
I got to interview him.
Yeah, he a big star out there. I'm talking to D Will. Lil Jeremy talks to Lil Baby. To call me in 3 and say, "Hey, Baby said bring 50,000 cash. Come on, you ready?" Me and 3 procrastinated. That was the worst thing we ever did.
Yeah, that's yeah. Well, this was probably maybe before he became the huge star he is.
Nah, about 2 years ago, Baby been hot for a minute.
He been hot,
Yeah.
but it seemed like the last couple of years he like
yeah,
you know, really became
yeah.
You know.
But yeah, that's the worst thing we should have did. That's the worst thing we did is to pass up on Baby. But the best thing we did, I learned from that mistake. Broken Love for Mo3. I spent Mo3 whole album budget on paying Kevin Gates $100,000. And people was looking at me dumb like, why would you spend his whole recording budget? Like that was the whole budget for the album was $100,000. I spent it on Kevin Gates.
I mean, how'd you guys do with it? Do you feel like it was worth it?
It's platinum now, and I doubled it the second month. Where guys gave us a whole nother budget. And I was trying to get Rod Wave with that second budget.
And it didn't work out with Rod Wave? How come you guys didn't hook up?
Yeah.
It was on him? Or you don't want to talk about it?
Somebody around there, they stopped answering the phone. But that's the best thing they did, though, because you don't want to put no Rod Wave. You don't want to put nobody head over no Mo3.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Mo3 bringing out the best of everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they stopped answering the phone.
Was this before he became as big as he is now, or?
This was last year, 2021.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So this was after Mo3 passed away then.
No, this was before Mo3 was alive. This was right before he died.
Right before he died. Okay.
He wanted to do a song with Rod Wave. The song when Ray is on was a song from Rod Wave.
Oh, okay.
He actually named it 3 Wave.
Gotcha. So these features can be very beneficial.
After you build the foundation.
So you don't think it's a good idea just to, if you don't have a buzz or anything?
Don't jump out there with no, don't jump out. Unless you are a decent, nice sounding artist. Because Rod Wave jumped out there with Kevin Gates.
Okay.
But I know one thing, two things. I know it's only 3 artists out here that if you get a feature from and your song is decent, it's gonna get a good outcome. It's YoungBoy, Boosie, and Kevin Gates, all Baton Rouge artists. It's like it's with everything, all 3 of them artists. I done seen people get features from a lot of people, Dirks and still never did shit. Pooh Shiesty, Rod Wave, I seen, but them 3 artists, if you have a budget and you are a decent sounding artist that's running your city, go pay them 3 artists.
I mean, NBA YoungBoy doesn't even really do features either.
Man, but if you get an NBA YoungBoy on the feature and you already hot, you're gonna be like, you're gonna pass a lot of rappers up. cause he's the trendsetter right now. He's the, he's the man right now.
Runs YouTube with the numbers I always see the headline. NBA YoungBoy is like
But I
the
like,
biggest
look, I
artist.
started like Kodak though. Kodak, cause Kodak been, I like Kodak. Kodak came strong this year. He had a good response on that Jack Boy. You know what I'm saying? That's super gremlin. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's been taking off.
that's the way you do it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I hate to say it. Sometimes controversy and beef brings the best out of artists.
Yeah. I agree.
All of them.
Makes them go harder.
Makes them go hard. All the top rappers went through some type of controversy, or some problems that they rapped about and made them tell their story, or made people cling to them.
Mo3 has a lot of unreleased music.
Yeah, a lot. I got a lot of unreleased music. He got about 3 albums coming out 2022.
3 albums.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a lot. That's dope. That's good, man. What's his new music, or the music you're planning on putting out? What's like the vibe of it? What's it sound like? What's he talking about?
Like you hear?
Like he's here. Okay.
He talk about everything going on right now.
Okay. Does he rap about death or?
Yeah. A lot of them songs he rap about what happened after he died.
Okay. That's kind of crazy.
You gotta stay tuned, man.
He was talented, man.
He rapped about a lot of shit. You gotta stay tuned, man. But yeah, he was like a prophet.
Talented, definitely, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, man, it's just a sad situation all around, man. I hate when I see a rapper die, man. It's just like, so much talent. I just wish the best for him, his family.
Oh yeah.
Everybody around him. Rest in peace, Mo3, man.
Just our rappers, Slim, what's his name? Slim 400.
So Slim 400 and Draco.
Yeah, Draco.
Rest in peace. Young Dolph recently
Dolph.
also.
Dolph was a good man.
How important are contracts in the music business?
It is, but it's not. Me and Mo3 never had a contract.
Mm.
And I got more when he was alive by not having a contract, because we split it so much and it wasn't a certain amount of number to give me. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, right now I might make him 10 million, but only get 20%. But if he was alive, he'd be sitting there saying, man, we got 10 million. Mo3 was a humble guy. I got 10 million, right? He go 4, he go 3, you know what I'm saying? 4, 5 million, you know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff we split it. So now I'm stuck with 20% for all the work I do. So, it's good things and cons, but I was blessed to be around my first time around with a real individual. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't trust nobody else after Mo3. So I do contracts. I think God blessed me my first time around with a real individual. So,
Yeah, man. Without a contract, it's like they can just pretty much screw you over, or in your guys' situation though, you guys actually had a bond. You guys were friends, man, and it seemed like he was more like, yo, like we gonna do this for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like let me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm getting a lot of money with somebody, you know what I'm saying, even if I'm like the star, you know what I'm saying, like I want to like let me make sure, you know what I'm saying, like they happy, you know what I'm saying? Like if I give them extra, bigger percentage, that's definitely good business right there.
Yeah. So, but I can't speak on everybody, but I never worked with an artist without a contract.
Mm.
Because when he died, people didn't understand the relationship that we had, So,
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that can be kind of rough.
When they die and you ain't got no contract, people only try to, average person only worry about when a person die, the average person close to you worry about how much money you die with. That's the first thought people got. That's the first thought come to people's head when somebody die with money. What did he leave me? And so it leaves me. It left me out like, and I think 3 would sit there and say, "No, only reason that I got this is because of rain. And if I die, and still to this day, I take up for him because the only reason I got this because of Mo3. You know what I'm saying? So
You guys were a team, man.
yeah. We still a team. I don't let nobody disrespect him. You know, I'm outside every day. I ain't doing no interviews in no cars. I'm outside every day, man. You gotta watch these cloud chasers, man. These cloud chasers just be looking for views because they never had views. So, know what I'm saying? The worst thing they could have did is let a Mo3 die down there, because Mo3 got the last word, and they will always be compared to Mo3, and that's somebody you don't want to get compared with, because Mo3 can never fall off right now. He can't never make a bad song. He can't never do none of that right now. He ended on top. So now, everything y'all put out, they are compared.
Yeah, man.
And I'm going to explain tomorrow. Yellow stole Mo3 song.
Yellow Busy stole a song. Which one?
It's called Freezer. He premiered it today. Man, he tried to steal Mo3 song, man. You know that shit ain't your song, look. But it gave me ammunition, because now I'm going to release Mo3 version of the song that, they done heard. You know what I'm saying? They done heard Mo3. Mo3 played on the live before, and, he come out and try to switch up his words. Man, that came all from Mo3. It's a trend in Dallas right now. If you ain't sounding like Mo3 or coming with some pain shit, then nobody listen to your shit. And I will be speaking on this sometime this week. He just tried to take Mo3 songs.
Is this the first time something like this has happened?
Yeah. No, it's not the first time he done it, but it's the first time it happened to Mo3. I think it was another occasion when he done some stuff like that. But oh nah, we ain't gonna let that slide. These niggas, they taking girls, pussies and songs, and that shit ain't finna go. Nah, no means no. You ain't finna take this. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it ain't finna go like that.
How old is the song?
Three recorded 3 years ago. He never made the album. They never made the album. Nah.
That's pretty crazy.
I forgot about it today, and I seen the clip. I was like, oh, you slick bitch. You slick bitch. You thought we forgot about that song, or I think he thought that it was put up where we couldn't get to that song. Nah, hell nah. You just try to switch Mo3 words up into your own words,
How did he get the song?
Money Maya. Money Maya got a lot of songs. They probably riding around listening to it, Money Maya.
Money Maya is like this mystery woman that we all hear about, but at least not that I know, that we've never seen or really ever heard from or anything.
That's a snake bitch.
Oh boy.
That's a snake bitch. She'll bite you. You know what I'm saying?
Are you planning on suing over any of this?
Nah.
You're just gonna let it play? I mean, because it's gonna be kind of controversial. Because
it's gonna wash him under. Because it's not the exact same song, but it's the same concept and the same style and the same wordplay that you heard from Mo3. So, you just helped me promote Mo3 song. Now I'm gonna go all out and put a big artist on there, and I think it's gonna be bigger than Outside.
Oh wow, okay, that's huge. I mean, the song, with that kind of controversy, because everybody's gonna hear it from him. Then they're gonna hear the Mo3 version. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make a lot of people talk. So that would definitely be
You gotta understand.
huge.
You gotta understand this. Like when 3 left out the last song Outside, he talked about God, and I think he made his I think he got right with God, and God give me a second chance, like he said on Outside, knowing I be doing the devil dance. You know what I'm saying? But he said he was wrong. What he was saying Outside, he was wrong for what he done, but or what he was doing, but he was asking for forgiveness. So the whole Mo3 name is covered by the blood of Jesus and the blood of God, or whatever that you look up to. So when you going against that, everything go come to the light and unfold. And that man, the worst thing they could have did was let Mo3 die. Because now Mo3 finished on top. So whatever they do and whatever they got going on in life, they will always compare them to Mo3. I don't care if they get 60 years old in a retirement home. Them people go look at him and say, you was good, but you wasn't better than that boy Mo3. You know what I'm saying?
The legacy of Mo3 will definitely.
If Biggie was still alive right now, I don't care what Biggie did, they would compare him to Tupac.
Yeah.
Right or wrong?
Oh yeah.
If Biggie would have lived 50 years, they would compare him to Tupac. The worst thing you can do is kill your out rapper.
Mm.
You better out rap him. You better do him like T.I. did Flip. You know what I'm saying? If Flip would have died, people would have been sitting telling Flip of T.I., you was good, but that boy Flip was on your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's like if Flip would have died, Flip would have been permanently part of T.I.'s story. But now that both of them have lived on, it's kind of like
Flip outgrew him.
not as big as part of it.
Got him. Everywhere he'll play in his head 100 shots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's straight up.
Well, Rainwater, man, this was a dope interview.
Oh yeah.
Man, I super appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Mo3, man.
Yeah.
Condolences to his family,
Oh yeah.
his friends, everybody. I definitely, loved his music. And I'm looking forward to hearing more music.
Gangsta Love too. Y'all better be ready.
Definitely.
All right.
All right, bro.